Fantasy matchups between heavyweight boxing legends have always been a topic of passionate debate among fight enthusiasts. Ali versus Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Leanard, and Lewis versus Dempsey are some of the most frequently discussed hypothetical battles. Yet, there's another intriguing clash that warrants consideration. A match between Mike Tyson
as the big right hand lands, Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele
and Riddick Bowe.
It's over. That's it. It is over.
While Tyson is widely celebrated as one of the greatest heavyweight champions in history, Riddick Bowe's story is one of unfulfilled potential. He possessed all the attributes necessary for greatness, but faltered due to a lack of discipline and focus. Tyson, one of the most famous athletes of all time, stardom began in 1988 when he annihilated Michael Spinks in the richest fight of the era.
Here comes Mike Spinks in. He leaves to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think he'll get up from this.
He was at the peak of his career with an aura of invincibility. However, managerial and promotional issues, as well as an unsustainable lifestyle, eroded his skills. Just 2 months into 1990, he suffered a shocking defeat at the hands of James "Buster" Douglas. Losing his title and invincibility. After a period of incarceration, Tyson made a comeback, capturing 2 world titles, although he was no longer the intimidating force he once was. On the other hand, Riddick Bowe's career had a different trajectory. He had the potential for greatness, displayed it by outpointing Evander Holyfield in an unforgettable battle for the undisputed heavyweight title. However, Bowe struggled to maintain his focus, and his weight became an issue. Despite capturing the WBO title, becoming the first heavyweight to hold all 4 major titles, his career declined rapidly by 1996. But a question that lingers in many fight fans is, why didn't Riddick Bowe and Mike Tyson ever share the ring? It's not uncommon for 2 great fighters in the same division, competing at the same time, to miss the opportunity to fight each other. Just as George Foreman never fought Ernie Shavers, Ken Norton never fought Joe Frazier, Sugar Ray Leanard never fought Aaron Pryor, Floyd Mayweather never fought Paul Williams. But why didn't Mike Tyson fight Riddick Bowe? In 1994, Tyson mentioned that he would return to boxing, but didn't foresee a bout with his fellow ex-heavyweight champion Riddick Bowe due to their friendship. Tyson and Bowe had shared childhoods in Brooklyn's Brownsville section and developed a bond as professional fighters.
Do you like Riddick Bowe?
I love Riddick Bowe.
You're friends?
Yeah.
Did you grow up together?
We went to school together.
Would you fight Bowe?
I did something, that's one thing though I would take different. I probably, at this stage of my life and being as conscious as I am, I don't think I would.
Moreover, when Tyson made his comeback in August 1995, Bowe was on the verge of a 3rd fight with Holyfield, which took place in November of the same year. The public's interest was focused on Holyfield versus Bowe 3. Neither fighter was in contention to face Tyson at that time, as Tyson was still shaking off the ring rust accumulated during his 3-year prison sentence. In 1996, Tyson targeted the title holders, while Bowe faced Andrew Golota in July of that year, not knowing that a demand for a rematch and the expectation of redemption would arise after their first fight. Tyson's immediate rematch with Holyfield in June 1997, another brief prison stint, further complicated the possibility of Tyson versus Bowe showdown. In retrospect, the only time when Tyson and Bowe were both elite-level heavyweights fighting top opponents was in 1996. A fight between them was virtually impossible. While Bowe claimed he would have beaten Tyson with ease, Tyson's storied career and victories over formidable opponents suggests a competitive bout would have been more likely. The parallels in their careers are intriguing. Both Tyson and Bowe had their moments of glory. Their subsequent struggles hindered their paths to greatness, as well as a potential blockbuster clash between the two fighters. But in a hypothetical showdown, we must place them at their best. So, let's set the stage for a clash between the Tyson of 1988, fresh off his victory over Spinks, and the Bowe of 1992, who had just secured the heavyweight title by defeating Holyfield. These were the peaks of their careers, and they would never reach such heights again. Style and attributes. Tyson stood at a listed 5'11" tall. Though many believed he was shorter, with a 71-inch reach, he had mastered the aggressive bobbing and weaving style instilled by his mentor, Cus D'Amato. His lightning speed and extraordinary power allowed him to storm through the heavyweight division, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old. Tyson's record stood at 35-0, with 31 knockouts, showcasing his dominance in the ring. In contrast, Bowe stood tall at 6'5" and possessed an 82-inch reach. He favored working behind his jab to control and set up his opponent. Bowe's combination punching was a strength, and he excelled on the inside, making his right uppercut a potent weapon. His record was 32-0, with 27 knockouts, reflecting his path to heavyweight greatness. Strengths. Tyson's strengths lay in his explosive power and remarkable hand speed, making him one of the hardest punchers in history. He could deliver devastating blows through relentless combinations, aided by his head and upper body movement. Both strengths included a stiff, disruptive jab that set up his powerful right hand. His combination punching was fluid, and he was adept at working on the inside. Weaknesses. Tyson's career was marred by issues outside the ring, which affected his focus and discipline. Inside the ropes, he occasionally exhibited frustration when opponents resisted his aggression. He had a tendency to hold rather than engage in close quarters. Bowe faced questions about his dedication, and his temperament came under the scrutiny after a scuffle with Elijah Tillery.
And now a little kickboxing by Elijah Tillery. Bowe and a tag team comes in.
He'd also been wobbled by Terrell Biggs, raising doubts about his ability to take a punch. In the end, the hypothetical clash between Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe remains one of boxing's greatest what-if scenarios. Both fighters possess unique strengths and attributes could have swung the battle in their favor. Tyson's explosive power and relentless aggression were legendary, while Bowe's size, technical prowess, and in-ring intelligence made him a formidable opponent. The debate on who would have emerged victorious will forever captivate fight enthusiasts, leaving us to wonder, in a showdown between Tyson and Bowe, who do you think would have prevailed?